Hi Scorpio, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your February. What do I need to leave behind? That's what we're asking the tarot. What do I need to leave behind this month? What do I need to leave behind for the highest good of all? Okay, so underneath the deck, you have the Four of Swords in reverse. So this is saying you're leaving behind a time of rest. Yeah, you're leaving behind a time of possibly cutting off your nose to spite your face in some sense. You're leaving behind a time of reflection. It's like your time. It's like a time to move now. It's like you're fed up of waiting. It's like you was fed up of waiting. You was fed up of being contained, not being able to make a move. It's like now you're saying, look, I'm leaving all that behind. I don't want to meditate. I don't want to do all that. I want to do that. I want the action now. I want to move now. I'm sick of waiting. Yeah. So underneath the first card you have is the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is talking about crying over spilt milk. So you've decided that you're no longer crying over spilt milk. You've decided that you're just going to move forwards. It's not about putting you're investing your emotions into crying about what could go wrong. You're deciding to look forward. You're going to through a sense of healing. Yeah. You're also looking at a lot of stuff from the past with the Six of Cups. It's also a step up, so it's good. So it's saying that you're moving through a process, yeah? The Six of Cups is about things coming back from the past and evaluating. You could be deciding not to cry over something that happened in the past anymore. You're deciding to leave that behind. You're deciding to kind of move forward and be more future orientated. Yeah, it's also, you're also deciding not to let anyone mess with you this month. As you can see, this is the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords has been hurt before, and she's like, I will not allow that to happen again. As you can see, she's got her boundaries up. Yeah, she's not having it. She will fight dragons and everything. She's like, yeah. So she doesn't matter what's coming at her. You're not being, it's like you're deciding that you're not going to be placed in a role of victim anymore. Yeah, you're deciding to take your power in your own hands. You're also deciding to regain your independence in a certain area. Yeah, you're deciding to do what you want to do in a sense, and also connecting to your third eye. Yeah, and that wisdom that comes from that. Yeah, because she's not following, she's got a blindfold on. It's her third eye that she's looking from. And it's almost like she's using her senses, or he's using his senses. But it's also about using the wisdom that they've learned as well. Because the Queen of Swords, because she's been hurt, she uses that wisdom. Yeah, so it's like her mind and her intuition are fully in check. She's decided, I'm not going to let anything hurt me. I don't care if it's a dragon, fire, what. It's not going to get me. So we also have the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups could be about leaving behind certain shadow aspects within relationships, because you're not going to walk away from relationships for good. That's just not going to happen, Scorpio. So it can be about walking away from certain shadow aspects. And what I mean is, it's like it's like sometimes we get reflected back relationships, and maybe you're choosing you're choosing based on shadow aspects what to walk away from. Yeah, you're looking at whether this is too much of an opposition, or whether that is something that could be brought together. Yeah, it's almost like it's also as well, you're also you're not giving up strength, but you're walking away from battles, possibly. Yeah, you're deciding to walk away from certain battles that are not necessary. We also have the Seven of Wands, so it could be about choosing where to put your energy and what battles are worth you fighting. Or it could also feel like you just wanna be a little bit softer because you're sick of fighting. Because the Seven of Wands, he's getting all of this thrown at him again. Yeah, and look, his tail's even on fire, but he's still holding back. He's still trying to hold back the water because he knows that, like, he's got a lot to protect. He's got a lot to save. Yeah, but it's also hard work. So at some points you could have been strength in reverse is kind of like where it comes out wrong. The anger can come out wrong certain times. So maybe you're stopping. You're looking more at your shadow side in terms of relationships, and possibly where you could be a little bit softer, perhaps, or where you need to put up your boundaries, and where you need to, when you need to kind of release that battle. Yeah. So we also have the Six of Swords. So you're trying to stay away from conflict, but in some senses it's almost like you're staying stagnant in it. For some of you, there's a need to move away from conflict. There's a need to move to calmer waters. Yeah? There's a need to not kind of place yourself in danger for some of you. Or for some of you, you're deciding not to allow yourself to be placed in any danger anymore. Yeah? But it's also causing... you're listening to your intuition as well, a lot. Yeah? So you could be sensing danger now as well before it comes, more so than you're trying to stay out of the conflict. Because we have the Six of Swords and also the Strength card reverse. Or maybe for some of you, you're still very much in the conflict, and the cards are telling you to kind of try and stay away from the conflict, to move away from that thing, to use your intuition. Yeah. And we also have the Six of Pentacles, which talks about balance and fairness in relationships. It talks about a level of reciprocity. It talks about give and take. It talks about meeting in the middle, which would mean that these things wouldn't be so necessary. You wouldn't need to put up all these boundaries anymore. There wouldn't be this need for this external rage. And it's about making sure that a lot more of your relationships come from a balanced place. But definitely deciding not to become a victim. Definitely deciding you're looking at what you're attracted to, and looking at or reevaluating what you're attracted to now, as opposed to crying over what you lost in the past, possibly. Or you're seeing how much you've changed now. And maybe possibly the things that you were crying over, they don't even matter to you anymore because you're going through this process of change. The white flower is also peace as well. So it could be going through a level of anger to peace, and which would account for the Six of Pentacles, and you using your intuition. Yeah. But removing and using that to keep you away from danger and to stop you kind of... just reacting at certain situations. So I'm going to pull an energy card. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Yes, you're on a journey, Scorpio. You're very much on a journey. You're moving from one stage of your life to another. And in between, it's like the death in between. And then it's moving to the new stage, which is a lot more peaceful. But you have to allow yourself to move away from this state. You have to allow yourself to move away from situations that you know deep down are dangerous for you, or you know that you shouldn't really have yourself in. It's telling you you're going through this journey now. You're going through this level of awakening, and it's like you get to, you're going through this process of deciding what to leave behind, what to take with you. Yeah. So let's just clarify. So we'll clarify the Strength card in the center. Oh. Clarify the Strength card. Okay, 9 of Wands, yeah. It's like you feel like you've been battling for a long time. You feel like you've been trying to save yourself. You've been feeling like it's taking you a long time to get where you are, and it's like your guard's up. You've got a high fear. You've got a high anxiety, high fear. But really, you've only got that little way to go before you get down. But there's a lot of fear there, and that could be causing the anger. And we have the Star. It's telling you to have hope and faith. A lot of signs have got the Star card this month. It's telling you to have hope and faith. Certain situations are kind of destined. It's also saying that you're going through a journey of healing this month, Scorpio. Definitely. So, what else do we need to clarify? 6 of Cups in reverse. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. So something could have come back from the past that was trying to tempt you, yeah. But you're remembering times when you was crying over spilt milk. You're remembering all those times, and it's like you're remembering the times when they possibly weren't loyal. You just feel like you was just being tempted. Then we got the Queen of Wands. So this is about knowing where you stand. It's about being grounded, being rooted, yeah. It's about being able to root yourself in order to create more strength, yeah. It's about you getting rooted this month in order to create more strength, and so you can allow yourself to be a little bit more nurturing. So you can allow yourself to be a bit more open. So, Scorpio, I really do hope this has helped. Take care. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.